Hello my beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you joined me here. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 5 very common skincare mistakes to avoid when you're looking to fade hyperpigmentation and acne marks. I've mentioned this in literally every single video of mine that I have combination oily acne prone skin, super tricky skin type, and this clubbed with hormonal acne is not a good time. I have hormonal acne right now, right here as well. I have some marks right here. So over the years, I've figured out a routine that works for me, and I've realized that I used to make a lot of mistakes in the past, and I want to talk about those mistakes, how you can avoid them, and what to do in place of them. Now, in case you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name's Preiti. I'm India's first cruelty-free beauty blogger. I talk about all things cruelty-free, which means products that are not tested on animals. I also talk about a lot of homegrown Indian brands and a lot more things. If this is the kind of content you resonate with, then please subscribe to my channel and continue watching today's video. The first mistake is honestly one of the most common ones. I'm guilty of doing it too. Almost every single person has done this at least once in their skincare journey, and this is overexfoliation of the skin. This is easily one of the worst mistakes that you can do because it's going to damage your barrier. The barrier of your skin on your whole body actually is very, very important. It helps to keep your skin soft, nourished, protected, plump. It doesn't over dry the skin. You're not going to break out too much, and this is extremely important to protect your skin from free radicals like dust, smoke, and pollution and all of those things. Now with overexfoliation, you can completely damage your barrier. Repairing a damaged barrier can take anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks or even more depending on how damaged your skin is. Be very careful with chemical exfoliants. These days, honestly, the market is flooded. It's flooded with chemical exfoliants. You have an AHA serum, you have an AHA face wash, AHA body lotion. There's so many AHAs, BHAs, AHA and PHA together. So many serums, and it's honestly going to be so confusing for anybody who is a beginner to skincare or who has never exfoliated their skin before. So a healthy routine would include an AHA or BHA face wash or AHA and BHA face wash every alternate day, once in the PM routine. With AHA serums, not more than twice a week, really not needed, and less than 5%. Now, if you have combination oily acne prone skin, or if you have a lot of whiteheads and blackheads, then use a BHA serum. If you have active acne, use it every single night. Stop your AHA, just use your BHA every single night. And once all of the acne is reduced, say about in 7 to 9 days, then do every alternate night, and that's about it. And if you don't have acne at all, you just have blackheads, then just include this once or twice in your week, and that's about it. Now, if you have so many toners and serums and everything that you're using already in AHAs and BHAs, you don't need a chemical peel. You really don't need it. Now, if you don't do any of this regularly, then go for a chemical peel. I personally will use a BHA only when I'm breaking out or if I'm congested, or as preventive measure once every 3rd day. AHA serums right now in my routine is literally once a week. Number 2, and this is one of the most common mistakes again that I am guilty of doing when I was a teenager, and that is skipping your sunscreen and daytime routines. You guys, please, please, please do not skip your sunscreens. I feel like a broken record because I keep going on and on about this in every single video of mine, but I have firsthand seen the beautiful results of using sunscreen regularly. Like even right now, I'm shooting in front of a huge window with my studio lights and I have sunscreen underneath. It is very, very important. If you're sitting in your balcony in daytime, if you're in front of this huge window for prolonged hours, if your desk in the office is next to a window, if you're driving for long hours using public transport, or just stepping out to get groceries, you need to apply sunscreen. Let me give you a quick example. Now, when you have active acne, you're going to use benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, AHAs, and in the process of treating your acne, you're going to sensitize your skin ever so slightly. In this process, you will need to use UV protection like a good sunscreen, because if you don't do that, now all of the skin that's healed is more exposed to UV damage because it's so sensitive. So now your barrier is sensitized, you have new skin cells, the melanin production is going on, but with UV damage, the melanin production will increase. Your cells are going to get damaged, and then you have hyperpigmentation, PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is one of the reasons why you'll notice that your acne marks are just not fading away really quickly. So please make sure to use sun protection regardless of acne or not if you want to have healthy skin. And this does not mean just on your face, on your neck, on your chest, all of the exposed areas, and definitely use body sunscreens as well. Let me show you guys one of my most used sunscreens. This one from the Derma company, the 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen aqua gel. It's a broad spectrum sunscreen and it's been a constant for me. I bought this back in 2021 and it's been a constant for me. I've repurchased it so many times as well. It's one of the best formulations for humid weather, for sensitive skin because it doesn't have any fragrance. It's great for combination oily skin because it doesn't clog the pores and it doesn't feel greasy. It's great for all skin types. This also gives you blue light protection. It's got hyaluronic acid along with vitamin E, which is so good to nourish your skin, make it plump and improve the overall texture. This is also the sunscreen that I carried with me to Bali back in September, October when I went for my birthday. This is such a good sunscreen because when you apply it, it just sinks into the skin. It dissolves like water. It doesn't take too much of a downtime to sink in. There's absolutely no white cast. It literally feels like a lotion. So it was really easy for me to apply the sunscreen as and when I was trekking. I've spoken about this sunscreen so much on Instagram and on YouTube as well. If there's one sunscreen that's gonna fit every single skin type, every single weather, it's this one right here. Now this is an SPF 50 PA+++++. This is a hybrid sunscreen, which means it's got chemical filters along with the physical mineral filters. Zinc oxide filters all the UV rays and titanium dioxide protects your skin from UVA and UVB damage. And chemical filters like the ones right here, I cannot pronounce these at all, so I'm gonna leave them on the screen. One of the biggest problems that all of us have is the size of the bottles. Like we can't find anything more than 50 grams. This is 50 grams right here and it doesn't last you too long because you're gonna apply it, reapply it every single day. So the brand recently launched this tube right here. This is 80 grams worth of product. This 80 gram value pack is honestly great value for money. I strongly recommend getting this because the quantity is a lot more. You won't have to worry about your sunscreen running out. You can just apply it as and when, regularly reapply as well. Now with a full face of makeup like this, if I have to step out for an event in daytime, reapplication of sunscreen is so tricky, especially with cream products. So in that case, I will use something like this. This is a new launch from the brand. This is the mattifying 100% mineral powder sunscreen. Again, it gives you broad spectrum protection. It's an SPF 50 PA+++++. Zinc oxide filters all the UV rays and titanium dioxide protects your skin from UVA and UVB damage. This is also enriched with vitamin E, which is great to protect your skin from UV damage and also repair your barrier. I wouldn't recommend just going in with this. Apply your sunscreen and use this only for touch-ups. So you open it like so, and there you have the product and you just have to reapply it like this. You can see the product just flying there. It's a powder mineral sunscreen. Fantastic stuff. The tint is not too strong. It just fades away, you guys. It feels like a nice translucent powder of sorts. The best part about this is that I don't have to dip a brush into the powder. The powder just goes directly into the brush, which is fantastic. So easy to travel with. You can easily get more than 2,500 strokes in this, which is great value for money. One of the main reasons why I love the Derma company products is because all of them are fragrance free. So when I have sensitized skin, when I just don't want to use any fragrance on my skin, this brand comes to my rescue. I also have a non-affiliate code for 20% off across the website. I'm going to leave the code right here. You can use it if you want to get a 20% off. Another thing about the brand that's worth mentioning, and I feel like a lot of people don't know this, is that when you place an order with the Derma company, the brand links this order to a child in need who they help educate with Bhumi. The Derma company has pledged to educate more than 10,000 students across this year. Now, the third mistake is not eating a nutrient-rich diet with fruits and veggies. I have been going on and on about this, and it might sound very cliche, but you are literally what you eat. And if you're not going to have a healthy, nutrient-rich diet, your topical treatments can only do so much. Your vitamin C is not going to work if there's no vitamin C in your system. Please eat your leafy greens. If you don't enjoy it, put it in a smoothie, add your spinach, your kale along with some fruits. It's just going to neutralize all of that flavor and just gulp it down because you need your trace minerals, your magnesium, iron, copper, calcium, zinc. These are all very important and you can get them all from leafy greens. Now, along with that, you're going to get your vitamin A, B, C, D, E from all of your fruits. Vitamin B12 deficiency is very common in vegans and vegetarians. You can look at a supplement or just look at different sources where you can get vitamin B12. Very, very important stuff, you guys, because when my skin was at its worst, I went to a dermat. The first thing my dermat did was put me on vitamin C because we need vitamin C. Vitamin C is so important important, you guys. It's going to boost collagen production in your body, not just on your face. Your skin is your biggest organ, so everywhere your skin's going to feel better, your joints are going to feel better, your muscles are going to feel better. Very, very important stuff. If you want to prevent acne, if you want to improve your skin tone, if you want to reduce hyperpigmentation, acne marks, you need to include zinc, magnesium, copper, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B. Very, very important stuff. Vitamin E. It's going to improve your complexion, brighten your complexion, help you fade those acne marks a whole lot easier. My main focus these days is to include a lot of antioxidants in my diet along with zinc, because zinc repairs all of those tissues. It really repairs the muscles, and it's great for skin as well. You'll notice that a lot of formulations in skincare have 10% niacinamide with 1% zinc, because zinc is so good, not just topically, but also in your body when you consume it. If you eat a lot of sugary foods, a lot of junk food, a lot of salty food, fried food, a lot of caffeine, a lot of alcohol, a lot of dairy, it's going to cause inflammation in your body. Not just that, it also hampers the whole collagen production. So you'll notice people with a bad diet age a whole lot faster. Their skin doesn't heal the way it should heal. So it's important to keep a check on your trace minerals, eat healthy food, get all of the leafy greens, eat the rainbow, eat all of the colorful fruits. Your body needs it. Number 4 is switching your products very quickly in your skincare routine. Now, I get it, man. I know how tricky it is when you're using a new product. You want to see results immediately. It's been a week, it's been 2 weeks, you still don't see any results. But actually, vitamin C can take at least a week to show results. AHAs can take up to 2 weeks to show results. Retinol can take up to 3 weeks to show results. You need to be patient with your skincare. Just because this formulation didn't work for you, don't jump into another formulation. So, oh, this 10% niacinamide didn't work for me. Let me try another niacinamide in just less than 2 weeks. That doesn't make any sense at all. You're not going to see any results. You're not going to know what product works for you. And you might just end up wasting a lot of money. Patience is so, so important. And I know it's easier said than done. When I was breaking out, I had a chin full of acne, hormonal acne, big pussy cystic acne, and it just wouldn't go. It took so long. The mark stayed for almost 1.5 months. This is 1.5 months of mark fading away because it was cystic acne. Cystic acne marks can take really long. As you're getting older, your skin is not going to heal the same way that it did when you were 20 at the age of 25 plus. It's just not going to be possible. So you need to be a little patient. When it comes to acne marks, when it comes to PIH, hyperpigmentation, wait for at least 3 or 4 weeks before you change up your routine. If it's a basic moisturizer, face wash, or body lotion, you're going to see results immediately. But with actives, especially for fading marks, you need to be patient. Give it at least 15 to 20 days before you switch to another product. And number 5 is not moisturizing your skin enough or not moisturizing it at all. A lot of people feel that if you have oily skin, you shouldn't moisturize your face, and it is wrong on so many levels to not moisturize your skin. Your skin barrier needs to be protected, which means it needs to be moisturized along with sun protection. So you need to invest in a good moisturizer for your skin type, especially if you want to have healthy skin. If you have acne prone skin, you're going to use benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid. If you're fading acne marks, PIH, you're going to use retinols, AHAs, vitamin C. All of that is going to really sensitize your skin, and it could trouble your barrier to some extent. So it's important to add all of that moisture back. So if you're going to use AHAs to fade away hyperpigmentation, PIH, you're going to expose all of the fresh skin cells right there by exfoliating the surface of your skin. And with retinol, what's going to happen is that the cell regeneration is going to be increased. So now you're shedding off dead skin cells a whole lot faster, which means the new cells need to be protected. They need to be moisturized. If you have oily skin, look for moisturizers that are oil-free, water-based, gel-based. If you have normal to dry, very dry skin, look for thick, creamy moisturizers. Look for ingredients like ceramides, jojoba oil, almond oil. Look for ingredients like glycerin, copper tripeptides, peptides, hyaluronic acid. A lot of creams also have shea butter, mango butter. This is great for very dry skin or compromised barrier. Very, very good stuff. Look for these ingredients for your skin type. Now, for the sensitive to very sensitive skin, compromised barrier skin, you can use moisturizers with no fragrance at all. That's the perfect way to do it because you don't want to trouble your skin even more with added fragrance. If you're lazy and you don't want to do anything else, just do a CTM routine. Cleanse, tone, moisturize, apply sunscreen. That's about it. And if you don't do this, your skin's going to feel very stretched. It's going to feel very, very dry, and that's not going to be a good time because that's basically barrier damage, and you don't want to do that. Always moisturize your skin with the moisturizer that's made for your skin type. And those are all of the top 5 mistakes that you need to avoid if you're looking to fade hyperpigmentation and acne marks on your skin. I could have easily made an Instagram reel or a YouTube shorts with just these 5 pointers, but I really wanted to break these down for you to help you understand what exactly are these mistakes, where are you going wrong, and how you can go about it. I feel like in a 30-second or 1-minute reel, I can only provide that much information. So this is why I wanted to sit down and do a detailed video for you all. Now, apart from this, it's also important for you to go to a general physician, a gynec, to check if you have any underlying health issues, because a lot of hormonal issues can also trigger hyperpigmentation. A lot of other underlying issues like insulin resistance can also show effects on the skin. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I hope you found it useful. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed watching it. I'm gonna take your leave now, guys, but before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my previous videos right here. I will catch you all in the next videos. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.